Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. YouTube land, this is Moz coming to you with another episode of Toy Photography Talk. And it's going to be an interesting show. We got a few people running late, so it's just me and one other person right now. We're having an intimate setting. And not that they'll admit it. Anyway, so let's get them in here, and hope you guys enjoy the show. What's up?
Don't make it weird.
How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? Playing with my Glyos.
Oh snap! Is that one of those little guys you're looking for at the where you're at Toyland?
Yeah, the Glyos guys. That's one of the guys I picked up. Yeah.
Okay. Rock on, man. Rock on. I got a figure out right now with Amazon. It's another.
Mm-hmm.
It's another Warhammer guy. Hey, that shot I did yesterday, I was really happy with that.
That was a nice shot. Yeah, I got to get those guys out, man. One of these days. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, one of these.
We'll just got more work in, so I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I really want to do it.
All right. Let's give a shout out to Let's give a shout out to the chat, man. Let's give a shout out to the chat. We got Noble Young, first one in the chat. Something about an angry face camera and some I don't know. It's also small.
Rabbit, angry face camera, face palm piece.
Yeah,
Bunny.
Is it
I
a
really
rabbit?
want to figure this out. It's
I don't know. I made a new emoji for the channel members. It's a little oosel. You might see it there. I had a brain fart. I was like, OG fan asked me to make more emojis, and it got done to the wire, and I just pulled that out. So that's why I was playing about the oosel in the chat. Don't mind that. Let's see. Mr. Brian Clark in the chat. How you doing today, Mr. Brian Clark? How you doing?
Brian?
At least it's not a foot. Yeah, I was gonna get a foot, but I didn't.
Foot would be good.
Yeah, we'll get a foot. We'll get a foot. Daryl Clemmer in the house, man. What's going on, Daryl? How you doing, man? Highly posable. Yo, good afternoon. How you doing? Highly posable. Cloud Foxwell. How are you doing? Hey, I'm usually available to stream. I just don't know what I'm talking about besides that. That's pretty. You want to send Cloud a link? You can send Cloud a link.
Okay.
Trevor?
Okay. Yeah. We just had Cloud on my show yesterday.
Yeah, that's why I was going to have you do it, because you have an open communication thing that's probably pretty rarely available where I'd have to look for it. Plus, I don't want to knock these guys over because they're chilling. And on my keyboard is I'm moving just like this to get in there. So that'd be cool to get Cloud in here. Zigzag Zoom in the house, man. How you doing, Sonny? Made it to a live show, dude. It's awesome to see you, man. Dude, that incredible shot was incredible. Pun intended. Harry, what's up, man? It's not our Harry, but it's another Harry. He's just as welcome. He's just as awesome to see you. The Tentacus. Hey, folks, how you doing?
Can't find the link.
All right. Mean Cat, Texas #1. Why are we doing that? Are you in Texas, or is there another reason? I just need to be sure. There's reasons, but no. Cloud knows what they're talking about, man. Cloud, get it sorted, man. So we'll get Cloud in here. Diggs Figs, what's up, dude? I'm chilling with my two newest Hot Toys that Sideshow want to beat me up with. This guy comes with this piece that attaches to the stand. You can move it to wherever you want. It doesn't have to be here, but you can't crouch on it though. So that's the best I could do. Like he's about to leap over it. Or while he's playing with that, I'm going to take the camera. And his eyes light up, but I haven't put the batteries in yet because I don't know if I want to. But this is Prowler, so that's pretty cool, man. He's got a regular head sculpt as well. These are a little flexible. These little bits of hair here in the back, the braids. So yeah, really cool figure. His arms are really tight though, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him over his head anytime soon. I'll have to work those out. And then I got Miles, who's I made a makeshift stand for him because I didn't want to take up more room on my desk, so I just like did this. But Miles, look at me, he's just like, hey, what's up? So
sorry, am I supposed to be interacting with you? Because I'm like,
no, I thought you were getting Cloud.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
No. I was showing this off before you.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, I'm stoked. Hey, there's Cloud. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Howdy.
Hey.
Great having you.
Thank you. This is a lot of fun. I love these.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. Pablo, we might. I don't think I'm gonna let him in. We'll just keep him out.
Is he here?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
We'll do it to Lou instead. That's much more reasonable. I'm kidding. We're gonna get room for everybody. All right. So Cloud, I wasn't prepared to have you today. Not that that's a bad thing. I just I don't have your page or anything pulled up. So give me a second. Let me get you pulled up.
Sure.
I still have to type. That's what it comes to. Cloud Network, right? Here we go.
Right back.
Let's bring you in here, Cloud.
Ask me.
What do you want to talk about? What we got?
Well, the pinned ones are my favorite. That one with Ziri. So if you slide over, it was a picture I did in August of 23. And I was just trying to get I love this figure. I wanted to get a really interesting shot with her. But things that I've learned a lot since then. So I tried to redo that a couple of weeks ago, and that's what the alternate is. That was the one that I just did.
This one here?
Yes, that's the newer version. I added a little bit more light. The orange light is hitting a PS3 Slim.
Ooh, yeah.
And then the green lights is an Xbox cooler lit up and sitting on its side. So I'm just trying to get creative with the background.
That is really creative. I have a hard time thinking outside the box with those odds and end things like that. So I envy that. I have, I'm sure, tons of things I could use. I just never put it together in my head.
Yeah, got to work with what I got.
You can definitely see a huge improvement because I mean you're not even really in focus on this one. Your colors are just very desaturated. Just not a lot of on her. I mean, of course the green's here, but just a lot of just pale, no real life to it. And then you get to that, and you get all these colors.
You've improved vastly, for sure.
All those colors are coming through on her. She's not overexposed on the front, and she's in focus, and she's looking good there. Is it the same for any of these ones? Ooh, I like this one.
That I love this picture. She was a very, very early pre-order for me. I love her so much. She just looks so cool. She's got such a presence. And again, just working with what I had, I happened to look over and I had the loose collector, like the Lady Death and the Purgatory, and I had them sitting on this. And I was like, the Lilith would look amazing on that. And I had a very rough idea, and I put one of the Carver Customs torches in there. And I've got just a little bit of hot kind of light on one side to kind of emulate the torch. And then a cooler one on the other side because I feel like it complements her skin really, really well. You can see there's the shadow that came out on her left side, under her hair is completely blocking out her face. This is my mobile wallpaper. A moment of vanity. I love this picture so much. I'm very proud of this one.
Well, this is beautifully done. I really dig this. I love this figure. In fact, I'm with you. I hadn't pre-ordered any mythics until this wave, and she was the one figure I pre-ordered, and I pre-ordered the horse, the undead horse. That's all I pre-ordered because I couldn't afford everything else, and I couldn't sit there and pick and choose. So I was like,
"Yeah, she's a great figure."
And I've since gone and got more of that wave, at the conventions and stuff. But she's beautiful. I love this shot. It's nice and beautiful here.
Good triangular composition.
Yeah. Really
Very
nice.
And I'm off the floor now, Trevor. I literally just had a backdrop on the floor. It's right here. It's right to my side. It's just a little bit of a backdrop. I got a couple lights. So I don't have a lot to work with, but I make it work.
You're gonna hurt your back after a while doing that on the floor like that.
Plus, yeah. So I got off the floor. I had to clean.
Yeah,
you definitely
you can only do that for so many months before you're gonna give up on that.
I'd love to go in and get one of those standing desks too. I mean, like you and Pablo have, Trevor, because mine right now is just a regular table, so I'm leaned over half the time.
That has been, I mean, that's a bit of an investment, but that's been a game changer. I gotta say, like, just because what I was doing before when you got the TV, it's heavy, it's big, and I don't have it's adjustable, the stand for it, but like you got to get back there, put your shoulder under it, hit these two buttons, lift it up. It's a nightmare. So like just being able to lower it. Yes, I have to adjust my camera after that, but being able to like, going past the TV, or I don't have enough of the TV to cover the background or whatever. It's great. Really good. Highly worth it. They're pretty cheap now. I mean, they're still, pricier than an IKEA table, but like, a couple $100.
Yeah. The table, I think all in all was like $40. So
yeah,
the table.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And you can listen, I've been doing that for years. I've only had this for 6 months. So you can do it.
Let me give a shout out to Big Figs who just popped in. Ender Shadows just popped in. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? And then of course we have this one. We're just gonna go through your pin ones here, Cloud.
Family
I don't have her.
Oh, she's the one that did it for me.
Olivia.
She pulled me into the line. She's my favorite.
Yeah.
So
I love their undead stuff.
Well, the bad guys are the coolest ones. Yeah. But this is just Alithia's son is Baron Voligar, and then Baron Voligar's daughter is Lucretia. So this is like an evil, demented version of like a Sears catalog kind of photo. They brought the family to it.
It's the Olin Mills. Everybody went to the studio, and
I like your choice of purple and gray here.
It just they're black.
I mean,
purple.
the white, but on the gray background, it just really is nice there. I like that.
Yeah, the purple's nice and soft. It's not so overpowering, which is nice.
Originally, it was very, very hot. I had to turn it down.
Yeah.
There is another picture I'd like you to pull up.
Sure.
It's back a little ways. Keep going. It's 3 of the 4 horsemen. Nope,
Here?
Keep going. Nope, further down. Geez, how far? Oh, right there on the right, right above Cammy.
Right here.
So this was one I was doing kind of as I was waiting for Necronominus. The reason I wanted to bring this up is because we were talking about working with what you have. I've got, I have the ring light above them for some soft light. I've got blue on the right for like the colder ones. I've got the orange underneath Earth here for the fire. And that's all I have. So I took, it's this tiny little ring light, and I wrapped a green shirt around it. That's all it is.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
But I put a green t-shirt around this to get the green light that you see on Poxus.
There you go. Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a good solution to a problem there.
Yep.
Real nice.
What's up, Lou? How you doing?
Hey, Lou.
Hey, what's popping, people?
Prowler and Miles.
I got
under
Prowler, Miles, and I got Superior Suit.
No, because Lou's a Spider-Man. I got to give it to Prowler, Miles.
Yeah, I got my Prowler, I got Miles, and I got my Superior Suit, and Vecna. So I got to take shots of Vecna sometime this week because he looks awesome.
Nice.
And a cool.
So we left off here. This was the last one we did. It looks like, because I don't remember doing this one. So
no, we didn't do that
journal, I think, is where we're starting at today. Shoot. Cloud, do you want to try this, or you want to ease into it?
I mean,
come on, Cloud.
It's very clean. The smoke isn't too heavy. I don't know if it's just the figure. It looks very, very plastic, very stark, almost. I don't want to say like claymation, but like that Wallace and Gromit style thing. Like there's something about the texture of the figure, but I mean, I don't think that's necessarily the fault of the photographer. It's just the material these guys are made out of. But that's the only thing that I think is a little weird with the picture. Otherwise, I think it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hot.
Yeah, these clones. I think they're Black Series clones. The Black Series ones specifically. I think they need to be weathered a little bit. This, in my opinion. I think you also agree is what you're saying. But other than that, yeah, the picture is really nice. Trevor, you got anything?
The only thing, again, like if you're gonna do an angle. Otherwise, straighten this out. I don't want to. That little angle doesn't really do it for me. It just feels like things are falling over, and there's no reason for it. I think, what is he standing on? Was that a K2 droid? No,
it's some droid. It's one of the big ones.
Got to be one of the battle droids. Yeah, battle droids or something. All right. Yeah. I mean, that works. It's cool. I like the light. I like the fog. I think all the fog is real. Looks like it.
No, I think it's
that around his leg. I think that's like a stamp. Yeah.
Yeah, because I get that black line there, and then this is just very. So when you use this, if you're using Photoshop, Jedi, I don't know if you are or not, but you want to blur that a little bit. The fog effect. You don't want it because it's very. I see like just a lot.
It's a good job on the. I mean, it's a good brush, whatever they're using for it. But yeah, I mean, especially
you see it in front of his leg here, the same depth
a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure you needed that. I mean, a little bit of that, but I don't know.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, we're here to just look out for these things. So I mean, your average viewer wouldn't have seen it or noticed it or even cared or commented like, "Hey man, your fog's not right." It's just us.
Like I like those posters in the back, and I like kind of the detail on the wall. I think I might have gotten this a little closer to that and just done something with that. You know what I mean? I think it would make it a little more interesting to see a little more detail in the background because it looks like a pretty good dial.
Just a pose suggestion: when you're putting your leg on top of a victim or something, you want to emphasize that little lean into it, like he's putting a little bit more weight onto it. So you want to bring that torso just a hair, like it's leaned over that leg, like it's going that's the weight. You know, that leg is holding that weight, that forward leg. So again, not overdo it. Don't like just hovering over it like he can barely stand up. Just a little hair, like he's just giving that the primary bit of his weight. Because you're also, as somebody who's conquered that, you want to make sure it stays down. So you want to be ready for anything. What's up, Graveyard Grifter? How you doing? This was my 2 cents on the pose. Otherwise, the pose is great. I just want to lean into it a little bit more. Anything else, Lou? You got anything?
Yeah, I would have gotten a little tighter. There's a lot of headspace. A little too much headspace for me. In that area, a lot of open space. Granted, there's detail up there, but it's still not necessary. Also, I would change the tilt of the clone trooper's head, because the clone trooper's head is a little bit off kilter. So when you have that Dutch angle and you're turning his head and it's going adjacent to what you have, it looks like it's kind of in the middle, but then again it's not. So he looks like, if I was to straighten him up, it looks like he's hunched over looking like this, but there's no reason for him to have his head hunched over looking like this. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and you're entitled to it. All right, guys, Jedi Journal, man, we're gonna keep moving. Thank you so much for sharing. We got Wolverine coming at us from Kuba Clancy. Jumping out that window, got some Photoshop effects going on, trying to emulate, I think, that scene there from Deadpool Wolverine without a Deadpool, just the Wolverine jumping through the window. It's not a bad little effect here, but the blur on this starts to fall off for me. It's a little crazy.
Doesn't look like glass. It looks like metal.
Water.
At that pen or
water.
Yeah,
I was thinking water.
Yeah.
And if you're diving out that window, I don't know how you got up above it. You know what I mean?
Physics. I was about to say the same thing.
He's short. He jumped upwards.
You got to shoot this from below and have him coming straight out. Gravity's going to pull you even at that point right down. So,
yeah. The only way he's going to be up that high is if his foot is on the ledge, which it's currently.
Yeah.
So.
Which in that case, the glass would have been already broken. He would have been standing on it or something like that. So
and I've seen great shots where figures are going through the glass. I've seen a couple with Spider-Man, a couple with Wolverine, Deadpool, and whatnot. And you want to have them on a straight plane going forward out, like gravity hasn't, caught them just about, there. Like maybe
he should be going out like this with his claws, like straight out. And,
exactly. Exactly. Or either in the downward position, but they should be a little bit lower from the window. So it's like, this is your main subject and here's your window. They're coming out. They already, like, once they're here, they're almost at the same level as the ledge of the window. Also,
and I realize, like, I know Kubla uses a lot of, some AI effects and stuff like that post. But I really think the ACBA way of doing this stuff, I mean, some of them, they'll tape the glass or whatever to the figure so they can hold it in place. And that's a good idea to do for a few pieces. I have no problem like putting it on a wire and then taking the wire out in Photoshop or whatever, but just little pieces of plastic from like a box, something like that. Yeah, clamshells, exactly. Break it up, cut it up into little tiny shards and not too tiny shards and like I said, like you could stick some of them to the back of the figure, to his side there, and then the other ones you can have on little thin wires and stuff like that. And it's a good effect. It really looks like glass. It really works. So it's a nice way to do it practically, and it looks a little more real.
Yeah,
rock on, man. His face looks great though. You did a great job capturing the face. It doesn't look actually like a figure at all. You did a great job with that. It actually kind of looks like him. So.
Yeah, I think this is the Figure Arts one, if I'm correct.
Figure Arts. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Figure Arts or the Zeta Toys. Let's see. I would say be careful with your lighting, the way you're setting it up, because we can see where your glares on the lights are reflecting off the plastic of the rim of the dial. Because you see orange light on one side and then white light on the other. And we have no, reference to where both those lights are coming from, and you only see it on the reflection of the building. So it makes it look a little bit toyish on the dial.
It looks like they took out that whole stand, which was
good.
Yeah. So like I think you'd have an easy time doing that kind of practical glass effect. I think it would be a benefit to the photo, honestly.
Right.
But the pose is nice. I give the pose.
The pose is really nice, man. Like I said, I like his face a lot. It came out really good. All right, Coop Classy, we can keep moving. Thanks so much for sharing. We got Ryu, whatever you want to call him.
Ryu.
Cool. I had a friend, his name was Rue. That's how you said it. So I don't know.
That was Australian.
No. We're using that smoke again, though. But this is actually a little better use of it because it's not in focus, and I think you did a good job with that. Really good job.
Yeah, like those smoke effects, they do play a good part, but as long as they're like blurred out, unless you're going for a specific anime style, which Street Fighter falls into that category because they had a few animes, and you see a lot of this like smoke, steam coming from the sewers, or energy sources or whatnot, creating smoke and whatnot. But it's good, have the bandana flowing in the same direction that the smoke is flowing, which is really good. Even the tunic on the top, the bottom portion of the gi is flowing that way, just because you're tilting the body or turning the body into that direction, and it's just because it's plastic and it's just bending that way. It just works.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about this one. Yeah, I mean it's nice.
Beautiful.
Might have brought it in from the left a little bit. Yeah, I mean,
probably could have brought it in right here, straight down.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, somewhere in there. But no, but I mean, other than that, it's a nice shot.
All right.
More action, but
I know there's like not much we really have to say. So
the smoke effects have to be difficult to light without them looking like super plasticky, I can imagine.
Yes, yeah, I mean, overhead light does a good job. When it gets, I've played with these things before. When you start doing like trying to get them to look like a color, like colored lights on them and stuff, they get a little weird. they're almost like got a pearlescent type of like surface on them, so they get a little strange. I really wanted them to be a green for a shot that I did, and they just were not working out. So that's yeah.
We shot this really shallow, probably like a 1.8 or 2 point something, really shallow. So came out really well though, worked out really well. Anul, thank you so much. We're going to keep moving, and I got Amazon here, so I'm going to grab that real quick. One of you guys start. That's cute.
Hey, I have that little link. Why does he look so sad?
Because you can't take the thing out of the box, I guess, because I think that's what the whole point is. This one stays in the box.
Here's your plastic. Real quick, just so you can see. It does shine to it when you light it. But if you have, a nice...
Blue can work. Yeah, it depends on the color and what you're trying to do.
Yeah, so if you have, it backlit, it looks great too. It's just a matter of how...
though, depending on... Yeah, it comes out still looking a little white. It doesn't really take on that color very well. It's just not very subtle.
It doesn't, but, it depends on how you light in it.
Yeah, if you can stick a light like right underneath it and sit it, put it on the ground, it works pretty well. But
a little better, yeah.
As far as this goes, I mean, I think I get what's going on here, but like it's kind of an art installation or something because it's in the box.
There's a little read what was on the sign. Like I
would have done something that made that stand out, like said like do not touch or something like that would have been fun or something, it looks like the vampire dude. Morbius, thank you. I don't know who's in front there. Who's that?
I'm trying to figure out that, and then is that a Star-Lord, I guess, at the back?
It looks like a Star-Lord outfit, but I don't know that.
It looks like Star-Lord from Guardians 3, but the one in the front of Morbius, I can't make out. I do not know what he is. I don't know if he's a Legion character.
Yeah, it looks NECA-ish, but
a dog is
no, it's not a Legion's character.
It's not a Legion character, so maybe a Lord of the Rings character?
Maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But so, I mean, mainly is, I think, like, I don't know if that was intentional, but it looks like your ceiling insulation is coming through the top there. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. So, yeah, you should cover that up with a card because it looks like you kind of created a little floor, kind of a white museum looking room. And I just would have put another card on top of that. I mean, I know you're lighting it from the top, which makes it difficult, but with white, you could just simply like bounce the light off the top. Oh, there you go. So now you can kind of read that.
Oh, you want to read it?
No.
So it looks like it's like the credits for the figure.
Okay.
I see Randy Fall.
Well, it says the thing, and then it says direction development, Randy Fall, Stephen Fall, sculpting, blah, blah, blah. So.
Okay.
So is this supposed to be like a toy fair thing?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a museum piece or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they're all touring it and looking at it. And
that's funny.
Or something, I guess.
Okay.
I like this one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That one's a little better. Yeah.
I like how Falcon was like looking down at the description and everything. Like,
I guess Morbius is reporting on it. I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Toy Fair. That's what it kind of looks like.
Maybe. That last one looks kind of. I don't know. It's kind of blurry. There's a little chromatic weirdness going on the right, though. That's the only problem with that one.
Yeah, it looks like
one or the other. One.
And the phone is sticking over the top to light it up.
Yeah, that's what I guess one of his lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than the light being there,
this is a cool idea. I think there's a better way to execute this. That's all. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
yeah. It's a cool concept, Critter, man. That's pretty fun, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I would have had some people like milling around with some food or a drink or so, you know what I mean? Like looking at it and contemplating it or something. But maybe it is more of a toy, toy fair type of thing. I don't know. I'm not really sure what Morbius is doing. He's obviously reporting on it, but I don't know for what or why.
How you doing, Alex? Lost Deck? Is that how you say it?
Fun idea.
How you doing? Great to have you. Enjoy the show.
Up,
Sit back. Crack open a cold one. Frog the Critter, man. Thank you so much for sharing. Keep moving here. We got off-the-shelf pictures here with Mikey skateboarding prune face. Tell him to slow down. And you got one of your
crazy kids.
Yeah, you got one of the girls. The shoot, what are they? The Metal Slug girls back there. In April. A nice little scene. Yeah, this is fun. Nice lighting on this too. Although, what's killing me is I know this is probably the other side of like a sign or something, but it makes me think that the diode is cut off there and like there's light coming from a top that's not supposed to be. So I probably would have cropped it. It didn't need to be this tall anyway. I would have cropped it below that.
Oh, you mean the thing
the big contrast
behind the street light or the stop sign? I mean,
this big corner here.
Yeah, that's kind of almost like cutting it in half. I like the stop sign there, although I would have turned it around. But I mean, it's interesting that it isn't turned around. It's kind of it looks authentic, so that's kind of cool.
I think
it's part of the diode. Yeah, it might be part of the diode that it can't move, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's facing the right way, but for like the presentation, I guess.
Yeah,
I get it.
And that's a street lamp post, I think. You know what I mean? Like it looks like that might also be part of the dial that you can't move. But if you could move, I would have agreed with that. I would have moved that out of the way. And at first I was like, oh, why is there like light coming through a square? But I mean, it could be coming over the top of a building, and that's a smoke.
Yeah, but I don't like it because it asks too many questions. I think it just should be cropped out. It doesn't need to have that much headroom anyway. You're above that stop sign.
Yeah, but I do like the car. It's kind of nice.
No, I mean crop from the top.
Yeah, just pull it down.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah,
it doesn't need that much headroom.
That's what she said.
Probably not. Probably not.
It is what she said.
It's not. It wasn't my first thought, but yeah, you're probably right.
We have another thing here. Let's see. Oh, there you go. So, it looks like we're seeing this up here or something. I don't know.
I've seen
you
this
know
guy.
what? It actually, let me share this. It actually looks okay that way. There we go.
Are you doing some crop master stuff? You gotta tell me these things.
I'll zoom in. Well, I just did. So, bring it in a little bit. I hate to lose some of this, but like if he was like here, I would like it better. I do like that little.
I do like the fire hydrant. It's sad to lose that.
Yeah, but that could have been here or something. But it still works. It's still a nice scene. Sometimes less is more though with the street scenes. I like it when this stuff looks okay, but a lot of times like there's a bottle and there's some newspapers and it's like, all right, what kind of crappy city are you living in here?
Well, it's New York. It gets crappy.
Well, clean it up, man. Clean it up.
But yeah, cropping that out, I like this better. I like this light coming in. It doesn't distract. It's a very bright point too, which pulls your eye up to that corner constantly.
That's my whole problem with it. Yeah, my eye just kept going over there. What is that?
Yeah, and now your point of contrast is more on his head, so like you can, like right here, so you can kind of you focus right on him. I like it. I think a little like I think prune face in the back. If he was like, his hands were up a little bit, like and it looked a little more like
he jumped out of the way.
Michelangelo like was like really sailing through, like his arms were out. He looks like a little kind of like just kind of lazily skateboarding, like he just kind of is running out of power. Like if he was like really zooming through, and prune face was like, wow, because the look on his face is great on prune face, right? With that expression is perfect. You know what I mean? It was a smart choice to use that figure because yelling at him, "You crazy turtles, ruining this city." Yeah, it's really cool in that respect. It's a really nice scene. I think I would have straightened it too a little bit just
Other than that big corner up there that could easily have been cropped out.
actually, I wonder.
Oh. Nah, I'm not seeing.
I don't think it's necessary, but
necessary.
Nah.
But
I mean, if he was speeding a little bit, this would have worked. You know what I mean? Like if he was like really crouched down, and like
Yeah, if he had
really
like the surfer look
sidewalk,
to it beside, a bit more.
yeah, but it's a little too casual for that. So this works, but yeah, it's a nice shot though. I mean, it's a really good setup.
Yeah. Well, he is, skating in the city. You know what I mean? He's doing his street surfing in the city. So especially the sidewalk. Sidewalk is not a friendly place to kind of ride your board unless it's like, very smooth turf.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I get it. It works for me.
Yeah, but I like the bike against the stop sign. That's really good. The little plant coming through the crack in the sidewalk is nice. Things like the pylon probably weren't necessary. The car looks good as it is. But it's nice. I like it.
All right. We're gonna keep moving on then. Off the shelf, man. Beautiful shot. Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, we got Toyota 40s, man.
You got to switch from me. You got to switch from me.
Swap.
Oh, yeah. See what happens? Because I can't. It was something I got to remove you. Yeah, so annoying.
Hey.
Kitty.
Hey.
You got this bad boy in the mail. I'm gonna share my mail call real quick.
What is that?
It's Captain America.
Captain America.
Oh.
And then what I haven't seen yet, I just got done putting that away.
Oh, steel case. Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
And then the last thing, thanks Amazon, is all boxes all dilapidated. Boom. All right.
Oh boy.
Dude, I can't help it. I'm in love with these things, but they broke my box. I'm mad.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Robert. We're on to Robert. All right, y'all don't all talk at once. It's cool.
I like it. I'm cropping it because I wanted to see what it looked like, but
Oh, dear Lord.
it's cool though. I mean, it's a good setup. I can't tell. I think I just would have liked more light on Atticus.
Yeah, he's kind of in shadow a bit more.
You know what? Like the light that's coming through whatever the hell that is with the octopus in the back of it, which is really super disturbing, whatever the hell that is.
I like it, though. I like it. It's a good disturbing.
Yeah, but like if that orange light could have been hitting, like that's the light that should be hitting him on that side, and then maybe a blue, deeper, darker light from the other side would have been kind of nice, nice contrast. But given this, I would have cropped it from the left and kept him on like the thirds or something. I don't think I like the wine bottle. He's not really interacting with it. I would have maybe had the books over the side.
I would have had the
in
books
front of
a
him
little closer to the cat, and then the bottle, of course,
or the other side of the table, and then had him kind of like with the glass, like leaning back or something like that. If he's poured the wine, you may as well be interacting with the wine.
Yeah.
What the hell is that thing with the octopus in the background?
Like,
It looks like a bottle of like liquor or something. Like it's really bizarre.
He's got those tentacle arms that he comes with. Yeah. I think those are those, and just
really,
kind of, yeah, weird. Done something fancy with them.
That's cool.
What do you think?
Really cool.
Possible.
Do you think those are the tentacle arms or what?
What in the jar?
Yeah.
No, I don't think those are his tentacles in the jar. It could be one of those kitty versions of the animals that they have on Amazon for like $5 and just up inside the jar just to give it that look. It could be, but more about the shot itself. I think the cat is a little distracting for me. The cat looks a little big. It looks like one of those big cats. Like, oh yeah, I'm into exotic cats. My cats are huge.
It's like a lynx or something like that.
Cat
But it is
can't be that big though. It's not too far fetched there. I mean, yes, it's oversized for your regular house tabby, but it could be an oversized one. It's got those black stripes on it. It could be a
there are those. What are those?
Speaking about a cat, look at this cat up there. shaking his head with his new hat. He's loving his hat.
There's
Norwegian forest cats.
What's up,
It's
PVD?
something like that. It's like I think John. Well, you know John Caulfield, but I think he's got one. It's something like that. It's like a huge Manx or something like that. Or
Yeah.
Huge cat, and it kind of distracts me a little bit, but I could forgive it. I like how Atticus has his fingers crossed on the books, but even the books look a little oversized. But then I could still, put it in that realm of, okay, this is a world where everything is not what it seems to be. So the book could be massive.
Plus, he's a very diminutive figure, though. He's a tiny figure.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's like he's in that world where we have things that work and things that don't work. That's why, it looks like I have a bottle of liquor with octopus in it. So it looks good. I don't know about the smoke, though. The haze that's there, I don't know. I don't see the purpose for it other than, like, if he arrived.
Yeah, it's a bit too static and stationary, and it doesn't have any flow. It's not like an atmosphere. It's just very heavy. Unless you smoke.
Yeah, the you know what the main thing is, like, it's cool setup. I would have had him doing something though, and not just looking at me. I don't know why he's looking at me. I don't know. I mean, not that that's can't be okay, but I often feel like, camera should be looking in on a scene and not like, hey, say cheese. I don't know.
Well, unless he's going for the host of tonight's Nightmare, like the
That's right. Welcome to Monster Horror Creature Theater, right? Yeah. Welcome. Never mind. Welcome to Hentai Theater. Exactly.
Oh, I got an echo.
Yeah, I got a huge echo.
Man, I tell you, Pablo pops in and everything breaks loose, man. Pablo popped in and now trying to see my hentai.
It's fixed.
There you
go.
Pablo, you got anything?
No.
This is Robert. You don't got anything for Robert?
Right. I mean, Robert's work's going great, but yeah, I agree about the fog. It wasn't necessary. It's too stringy.
Stringy. All right. Moving on, Robert. I'm sure we'll see some more.
I like it overall. It's nice, nice light.
Oh, yeah, fancy pics in the house, man. I've got some turtle love for Lou and Pablo.
Oh, dude, this is awesome. I did something similar to this, but this knocks it out of the park better than the way I
really. What park? Where?
Oh, that was a long time ago. I don't even think I posted it. And if I did, it's all the way to the bottom. This is like when the Portal first came out. So this is dope, though.
It's a cool shot.
Like this. We got Super 7, Playmates, another version of two versions of NECA, but one's comic and one's movie. And they're all different iterations inside the... That's dope. That's dope.
Whoa, there's technically 3 NECA Donnies in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And cartoon.
Yeah. Well, hold on. They're all Donnie. No, they're all Donnie. This is the
they are.
Donnies. They're all Council of Donnies. Yep.
I'll give a shout out real quick to Sath Amateur Hour. How you doing, buddy?
See, I kind of like it, and I kind of don't like it the way the portal's just like right behind the desk. Right, like it's there, and then right behind him, it's his workbench. And the portal is just like him going to the side. But I know it's there for the reason of, okay, I'm gonna have these turtles kind of like halfway in the portal coming out. But it's still amazing shot. Still amazing shot. Presentation is really nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
Anybody else for the fancy pics? All right.
Looks good.
Moving on, man. Awesome shot, man. Beautiful colors in this.
Yeah, the colors are nice.
Yeah.
Bronx Bat. Here's something new.
Oh, this is different.
This is totally different. I like this. This is quite interesting. I just wish the gorilla was in focus.
Is it a gorilla though, or Bigfoot?
I mean, well, it's not in focus, so I can't say.
Exactly.
This is King Kong, but yeah,
It's a gorilla.
I think the way to have shot this would have been less light inside and more light outside.
That's a little better, but see, neither of them are in focus. The window pane's in focus.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the But I mean, Bronx Bat.
This is a
you
huge
know,
step in the right direction, though, Bronx.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is It's not. Yeah, no, it's a lot better. There's
Okay, so Bronx Bat. Next thing we got to talk about is like backlighting and bouncing light. You know what I mean? Because like this bright light in the front again is your downfall. If you had lit the King Kong from behind with all that nice pink sunsetty light back there hitting him, and then there was just a little bit of light here bounced off a card or something for the inside of the window, I think he would have had a really nice shot. You know, get some detail in the eyes of Kong and stuff like that, but it's all brightly lit from this side, and Kong's a shadow basically. So it's I want to see you redo this if you're even watching us. I would like to see you redo this for sure, because it's a good setup. It's a really cool idea too. Just get Kong lit from behind this set on either side. You know, give him a little of that pink. You know, maybe on the side that you've got the white, and then give it a little bit of like maybe just a bounce over on the other side, so that you can get his face details, and then don't even really light the front on this side of the set, on the window side of the set. Just kind of bounce some light into it or whatever. Maybe even just blue light or something to give it a nighttime feel or something.
Yeah,
could be a really nice shot, man. This is a good idea.
I definitely like this one, like where this one's going more than the first one, because there's like a story of some sort besides, you know, a peeping Tom gorilla.
Yeah, she should be reacting though. I mean, it doesn't really look as if it's just kind of there looking.
Have you seen this April figure? She can barely.
Well, I know. Well, maybe April isn't the choice for the character thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I think perfect is kind of like, you know, that flight or fright, you know, moment where you either stand very still and act like they don't see you and you're just frozen. You know, I can let it pass, but I just gotta say it. NECA, give us a Harry and the Hendersons, Bigfoot, please.
Somebody better than NECA give us one, actually.
Yeah, I agree, Ryan. Like, yeah, it can be interior lighting, but like if you were gonna set this up for a shot, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you had your 100-watt bulbs or whatever on in your apartment, and you just took you grabbed your camera really quick or your phone or whatever, yeah, okay, that's a shot. But that's not what we're setting up for. We're setting up for a nice looking shot. There could be light inside. I think it'd just be more subtle, softer, and just have more light on Kong. You really need the light on Kong because it's really doing nothing to light up these. As nice as this molding is, it really doesn't do anything for me. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. I don't love the April. Is that April? Yeah. I like the first one, and I like to just straight, keep it even. You know, crop it so that it's even on both sides of the window, and get it centered in there. And I think it's a good shot, man. It could be really good. One of your more creative shots.
Yeah, definitely giving you some props for that. Mr. Ryan Clark says, I read the light as interior light in front.
That's what
we just went over that. Yeah.
Okay. And then 100 lights versus one gorilla.
Sure.
All right. Bronx Batman. Great improvement. I'm really digging it. Moving on, we got nice like night vision thing from JP Rex, man. Totally cool. Tripping out. Let me see what these other ones here real quick. Oh, regular.
Oh.
I like that you see their eyes all over the background. But I think it works best for this one.
Cool,
that looks.
The scan lines and stuff in it look good.
Yeah, because these eyes here, like all these lit up eyes, they look a bit too Photoshop. But here, it works. It all works.
That's better.
So,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like
that is really cool. But if we want to critique the picture, though,
well, that is the picture.
But here we can judge it for the picture. Don't worry about the eyes, but you know.
I think you could do the other one as well, just because you know.
I think that was his intent. So I would say
one looks like
all right.
Like one looks like the old style of doing stuff, VHS style. Like, okay, here's our CCTV camera. We can make it out. It's a little fuzzy, but it works. You know, it's surveillance. But then you get a little bit more clarity. It's like, okay, this is what it's looking like now. Because we still get cameras that look like this for your Ring bell. You know, the Ring cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of them still look like that. You know, it's like jarring. Like with all the technology we have, why does it still look like this? You know, but I like it. It looks great.
Mhm.
I even like the analog numbers on the bottom. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, nice timing and stuff. Yeah, really nice touch. That's a great break
well.
from your normal stuff, JP Rex. I'm really digging it. I mean, you're still doing the dinosaurs, but you're reaching out. And I like it. I like the
cool concept.
I like where you're heading.
Don't sing, but you know, make sure you walk your dinosaur. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We got Ordos Escape.
Escape.
Yeah, this is Alex, who just you just said hi to.
Oh, okay. Alex, Ordo.
That's a cool head sculpt. I like that head sculpt.
Yeah, right.
And that frog too.
Yeah, the frog is. Oh God, I know who's got that frog. Anyway, who nobody
I definitely just saw that too.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? I would like to see them closer together, but I like the shot. I just want to see them tighter. Like I want to see the frog kind of peeking out. I actually have maybe the frog looking in the same direction as him, and them both kind of looking off into the distance.
Yeah.
Well, but I like the environment. I mean, I think the environment works really well, and I think I like the light for the most part.
Yeah, I like the lighting too. I think a little dry ice would have worked a lot on this shot too.
Mm-hmm. Give it that fan.
Yeah.
Borderland board.
Yes,
Alex
it is Borderland board.
Yeah, I mean, I would have done a landscape shot for this one, just to see a little bit more what's going on, and just brought down the top and the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it both ways. See, if they were tighter, then the space around them kind of creates like a kind of nice green frame. But yeah, the way it is right now, stretched out, I agree. Like if you had gotten a little more length out of it, this setup could have worked. It feels like they're both kind of like just moving towards the outside of the photo, and I want to see them in the middle or one side. That's what I'm saying. Like the frog, if he was like kind of behind him and facing the same way that little dude is facing, I think that'd be a nice little shot.
Little dude.
Yeah. But the lighting's nice. Yeah. I think I would have. It looks like an outside shot, right? Is this outside, Alex? Or no? Maybe not. Maybe not.
It could be an indoor shot with some of the foliage that have been recommended over the course of the show.
Lots of plastic grass. The stuff in the back though looks a little more real, but I could be wrong about that too. If it's inside, it's a nice job with the light. I think I would have bounced.
He said he shot it during blue hour.
There you go. Okay.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
All right.
Good shot.
Ordos, man. Beautiful work.
Nice.
We're gonna keep moving. We got Clone Wars 501st, man. What happened between his legs?
Is he hopping over something, or did he?
I don't know if he's hopping, if he's dropping bombs. I don't know what's going on, man. Nobody tells me nothing.
Looks like he's running, and an explosion just happened right near him, and he's like, "Oh shit!" So I kind of dig
not
it.
being able to see his leg is kind of weird.
I feel like this is his leg here, and he's got his leg just wide open. He's dropping a bomb.
Well,
it's what it looks like, but I know that's like a cloth over his. Yeah, you can't really tell where his leg is, though. That's the problem. It does look like his leg is bent like that, and it looks weird. It looks like he just
plop plop fizz fizz. Oh,
yeah, something happened there.
Boom.
Yeah, but man, I like the shot though. I like the shot.
I like
the contrast.
I want to see the other leg.
It's just the missing leg, unless he lost a leg in that explosion.
Well, if he did, it's under his cloth.
Yeah. Or all those.
All the detail is nice. All the dirt and all the bokeh in it, and the color, and the contrast. It's just the pose throws me off. It's just a weird. With that cloth, I would have had. I don't know. I would have had that like swept back or something, so that you could see his other leg to see what's going on there. But that's all. That's nice though. Ooh. Really nice, just the textures and things like that in here.
Yeah.
All right. I love the black and white choice there. But here's the color version, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice too.
I kind of like the color one's a little easier to tell what's going on. kind of.
Not really. I still don't know
that
what's going on.
Yeah, but I prefer the color one. The color one looks good.
Does he have the BTS like the video or no?
Yeah, I like the black and white. I don't know. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, I still can't see where the leg
What's
is.
going on? No.
I still want to see where that leg is at.
Lost.
Or maybe that figure has a missing leg and he just
Trying to cover it, you know.
trying to cover it up. Yeah.
So what's he doing? Hopping around or what was it?
He's hobbling, man. He's hobbling.
At least this trooper's not quitting.
Dedicated trooper.
He's dedicated for the Empire.
Clone that man a leg.
All right. Clone Ward 501st, man. Thank you so much. Darth Matter art in the house, man. This is a cool Punisher shot.
Dang, it is cool. Wait, why is it so?
It's cool. I think I would have liked to see a little more contrast in it. Like the front could have been a little more in shadow.
Yeah.
I like the light coming over the back. Might have had his head up a little more so you could get a little more light on his face, but I don't know. It's nice. It's just kind of like washed out.
And I think I would have had him looking away, not looking at the camera.
Yeah, for sure. Up and to the right corner. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That would have been cool. Yeah. Or even to the left over his shoulder or something like that. Too.
Yeah, kind of like looking back.
Right, over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Towards the sun. It would have given you some nice play on his face for the light. And then I would have kept this is a case where I think I wouldn't have bounced too much light from the front, but
just
or
for
as much anyway.
Yeah, for Punisher's sake, have him like looking through a scope. Just have him ready to aim, looking through a scope, and you have that same effect. But it's like aiming towards you versus looking at you through the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But
cool scope, though.
So nice.
A cool figure.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a nice lighting on this. Really nice.
F-22? Wow. Okay. Jeez.
Well, he's outside.
Yeah.
Shooting it was outside. So if you're shooting outside, you're gonna need that to just
especially if you're ISO 100 and a quarter of a second. Yeah. Well, it's a quarter of a second though. Like it's fast. Not too fast, but it's still fairly fast. But F-22 would take care of that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. It's kind of a balance, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Darth, man. Beautiful work, man. Oh, we got Daryl in the house, man. Daryl with head pool.
Sweet little puppy.
Clean.
Yeah. This works.
Yeah.
This works. I like
I'm surprised this doesn't have the border.
Yes.
I know, yeah.
Yes, and his halo effect kind of works because of the propeller. It's like, spinning and it's like, okay, I just arrived.
Yeah. I mean, the halo is his thing. Yeah. I get it. It's kind of just an element. I like it. But the lighting here is nice. I mean, this is nice.
Yeah, the lighting is very nice.
Very nice. You got the lighting in the back of the, or on the side of the cowl that's flowing in the air. But it's really nice. Quick sidebar. Missed opportunity Hot Toys for rolling eye system on this figure.
Yeah.
Okay. But other than that, the shot
it's kind of an accessory though, so
yeah, pretty much. But it's one of those things that they already do it on everything else. Might as well do it on this. Because
I do like because
they're so prominent.
Yeah.
I do like the subtle movement of the propeller. It's not over the top. It gives you the idea that it's just moving just a little too fast for the camera to catch it, but it's not so, he didn't try to go for, let me make
full on motion blur. Yeah.
Like spun around, you know what I mean? Like, and I can, it's nice. It gets the idea across. That's enough for blur right there.
Yeah.
Something that might be moving that fast, which is nice. It's really good. Like
give a shout out to Lee, who's sorting your Sixers popped in. How you doing? KJ Smith out in the house, man. How you doing? And Static Wick. All the people popping in now. What's up? Daryl, man, you're just mastering this lighting with this particular effect. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, portrait lighting.
How he's doing Shakespeare in the Park.
Yeah,
little painterly portrait lighting.
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it a lot. Now if we can just get Miles back on his feet. There we go. All right. Daryl, man, gonna keep moving. Thank you so much. Off the Shelf is your second one.
Nice.
So just keep that in mind. But this is a cool Mythic Legion thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mythic Legion thing. Okay.
I'm being silly. Legion thing.
It's Maxilius, man. The harvester.
Yeah, I need Pablo to say something. He's been too quiet.
Yeah, he has been too quiet.
He's been playing with his hat too much. Pablo?
Yeah, the hat's not going to do
about this Mythic Legion thing.
I don't think people are here to see me, man.
You need a little piece of hay that you can just kind of
right. That's no straw, right?
We're gonna put you on Yeehaw later.
Well, let me tell you what I think about this photo here.
The dates seem to be flexible here.
Go wrangle some wrestlers.
This one says March 1st, but I don't think that's where we're at. So
now this is I actually like the subtleness of the Dutch angle. It works. It's just very little, and I love that orange glow from behind.
The glow is nice.
Hold on, Trevor's already talking about the little Dutch angle thing. He can't do that.
I think you're saying the same thing. Like I would like to, I think this could work at an extreme Dutch angle. It would be pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the extreme one will work too, but I do like just the subtleness. It's not a whole lot. Okay. The only thing that I don't like is that wisp of the fog right at, behind the hourglass.
It's trailing the hourglass. It's probably
but it kind of it's the item itself. It collects souls, so it kind of works. But you have to know that about it to kind of make it
work. You know that about it, so now I know that about it because you. Thank you.
I think you could have gotten something if that's practical. If you could have taken a little and just kind of swirled it around the hourglass, would have been a really cool effect. Actually.
That's what I would have.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, that's going to take you a bunch of shots to get that done, but it could work.
Some really nice color on this, though. Really nice light.
Yeah, the color. The color grade on this is great.
Yeah,
I don't know how extreme of a Dutch you could do, though. I think that his scythe would mess with that Dutch angle if you went too extreme because it's such a rigid.
In there, you might just crop off the end of it, which I'd be okay with it. That'd be fine. Not with this shot. You'd need more room. You know, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
You have to zoom out a little bit, but I think it could work.
KJ Smith is a funny one today. A little more rimming and a little Dutch cutter while keeping it tight. Oh, and nice lighting.
Wow, KJ. Really?
Big Fig says, Peebly digging the Cyberpunk Cowboy setup. Casper says, get it, Pa bro. Then KJ, of course, also being funny. Peebly is a rhinestone cowboy. He looks nothing like Sylvester Stallone.
No.
Nobody here looks like Dolly Parton. So what are you doing?
No.
Not quite.
What's up, Darth Matter? You just missed us going over 1 year, man. We have had a pretty good week, I think. At least
it was good.
Yeah, it's actually been a good week.
I like this shot a lot, though.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good pose with
the lighting is nice. Sorry, go ahead, Claude.
His hood is you have to kind of really play with it to get it to sit well. It's very, very pointy in the back. So the pose that he has him in, the way he has the hood sitting on Max's head, where you can kind of just barely see a bit of the skull underneath it, and it's enough to know that it's deformed. It's not a normal skull. So the way that he manipulated that, I think he did a really good job with the soft goods on this.
Yeah, those hoods can be a real pain in the butt. Let me tell you. Not just for this one, but in general, like Hot Toys, notoriously pain. No, I like this one a lot. This is nice. I want to pull this figure out, but I heard that he's got a really weak neck. Like if you go to swap his head out, you could possibly break the neck.
Really? I haven't had that.
Heat it up.
People have
hot water.
Just heat it up. Just make sure you heat it up, and then it'll.
But it's made me scared. I don't want to break it.
Don't be scared.
I get it.
All right, off the shelf, man. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. We got Ryu versus Ken, Ryu versus Ken, Ryu versus Ken, somebody versus Ken. I don't know. Refuvius versus Kim. I don't know.
Is he looking at him?
I don't know if I like that
Opposition.
lens flare. It's very overpowering.
I don't
and
like the lens flare at all.
It really
Yeah, the
distracts-
lens flare is throwing it off a little bit, especially the one above Ryu.
That like
Yeah, there's two of them in here, and it's too much. Like you didn't need it. The light coming from the side is nice. Like it looks like it's
Yeah. I do like
whatever.
that.
It looks like you're in an arena. It kind of works.
like cameras and shit going off. Yeah.
I don't know why Ken's feet seem to be off the ground. Though.
Yeah, especially the one on the left. Yeah.
I thought this might have been photoshopped or something. That's why, but no,
Possibly
it is.
but I can't imagine this was photoshopped, but it's possible. It's a good. It's good composition. Like the way he's got it set up is nice. I just think that.
Now, I don't know if he was going for a lens
more
flare.
defensive position, back or something with I don't know, a little more action in the body language there. But I think the
Great.
setup you got. I don't like those. I don't like those lens flares, man.
I don't know if it was meant to be a lens flare or the swish of the hurricane kick or the spinning kick.
Don't.
Yeah, it's just distracting.
Oh, is it the ropes?
No. What we're talking about, this
No,
is
I don't think so.
this here.
I know what you're
and
saying, but
that.
I don't think it's ropes from the other
Okay,
guy.
These,
yeah.
these are
No, I
ropes
think-
here. So yeah, I can see
No.
that.
I think Cloud is
Like-
saying
Oh.
that are like really like blown out because
That
they're.
could be the rope on this side. Yeah, that's true.
It could.
And that could be too. Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
up,
Distracting.
I don't think so though. I don't know.
I could pick it apart with their poses as a martial artist. I could tell you, well, this needs to be like that. I'm not going to go that far. Like,
Well, you and Lou, go ahead.
I would.
break it.
You and Lou, we could be here for a while talking
I
about
would.
that. Yeah, because it's not.
Very
I can see it's not perfect, but yeah.
I promise I
I
would.
like the idea. It's really cool.
Mhm.
Isn't that Ken's kick though? He's using though. I mean,
Nope.
Oh,
That,
they
they
both have it.
They both have it.
flames and the other one. That.
I blame Capcom then. Greg, formerly the Blue Scale, how you doing, man? Great to see you, man. I'm glad you didn't miss us.
Greg, you
And,
took a nap. Come on.
Yeah, some people like a nap, I've been to
I
the
like a
gym this
nap.
morning. I wouldn't mind a nap.
I wouldn't mind a nap.
Yeah. I was up at 5 this morning going to the gym. That's my new
Take a
thing.
nap right
So
now.
you're doing that on purpose, though. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's damn it, I knocked over Miles again. Miles, you're going away. I'm tired of knocking you down. No, it's helped me medically, so I'm
That's good.
Yeah, my diabetic numbers. They're talking about taking me off my medication now.
That's good.
Awesome.
That's always a plus.
I mean, going to the gym has made my blood sugar come down a lot.
Nice.
All right.
All right, let's keep going.
This is Jedi Journal's second one. He's being sneaky and using the JJ toy picks, but he tagged a Jedi Journal there. So. Sneaky,
We're on to
sneaky,
you.
We're on to you, buddy. All right, moving on, man. Moving on. We got some Warhammer. Yeah. What's up? Warforged JP in the house, man. Got an interesting close up with some effects. We're doing some kind of effects to give you that pastel, not pastel, that painted.
Yeah,
look.
painted, like oil painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Does he
Like
keep you a raw one too?
Watercolor
okay.
effect in Photoshop.
That's what I
I
was.
don't know if he's got Photoshop, but the Mournival chapter 13.
Well, it's something like that then.
It looks like that effect in Photoshop.
What's up, Machu Toy? How you doing?
Machu.
Machu. Kazoo type.
He's the macho man.
That makes me want to play the figure now. I'm gonna play with my-
What are all these? What's the 4 there? Like,
Go
what's
back to the
that?
shop.
They're cool.
We're not here to just look at your toys. Go back. To
I
the
can't help it. He came in the mail.
Go back to the shop.
Oh yeah, back to the other one. Sorry.
I don't know what the 4 are there. I'm not really sure. what those-
It's a collab, I
I
think.
think it's a collab.
Is it
Yeah.
a collab?
I think. I mean, I
They're
don't
all
know.
doing like a profile.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know whose the others are, but I kind of like the other ones. This
Well,
is
these
nice,
guys-
but I don't like the whatever this watercolor effect he's got on it. It's a little hot and
Yeah,
I don't know.
out on the helmet, on the top of the helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, it got a little like weird. Like it almost looks. Yeah, you know what it is? It's like I've been, that watercolor Photoshop effect is from like 1992, and like I've seen enough of that. I don't like it. So anything that uses that and gives it that look to it, I tend to like not like it. It gets soft and mushy, and I don't know.
Yeah, it does. And it takes away
So
some
much
of the
detail. Yeah, there's so much detail in these things. I want to see
That gets lost.
the figure. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I want to see it
I
with.
think this is a custom head sculpt too. I'm not positive, but I don't know what head that is.
They're doing custom head sculpt. I guess they have. Yeah. I've
seen
some of those.
They have it, but
I mean, not my favorite from JP, but like it's nice. I mean, it's not a terrible portrait.
I do like the premise of going in for like close in head.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So it'd be interesting to see you do it with just a straight up regular shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Warforged man, thanks so much for sharing that. We got Daryl Clemmer with Super 7 Lionel.
Halo again.
Yeah,
our Lord and Savior.
This is just some bad memories here with the Super 7.
Lord and Savior Lionel. Can I speak to you about?
Man, that's an expensive figure too, man. That figure is $35, man.
$35. Oh, I thought you were going to be like $100. $31.
Well, when you look at what you're buying in this, and because they sell them at Target, and I see it, and I'm like, it's not really. I mean, he's done some effects to make it look pretty, but not really that pretty. Or maybe this isn't that one though, but it's a Super 7. So
yeah, it's Super 7 was it has that He-Man aesthetic.
Yeah,
I like the lighting. I don't love the pose. I think I would.
Yeah, the pose.
He looks like he's kind of bent over a little bit, like he's just kind of like lost. Like I want to see him a little more. I mean, he's a lion, like let's see him a little more. Like have that fist
standing,
up or something, you know what I mean, and the hand up like this, and looking off to the side, with some rage or something. I don't know.
He is very mad at something to the left. Though. I don't know what it is.
He is very mad at something to the left.
So whoever came in was like ruining his shots.
One
of those little kitties. One of those little kitties is like, get out of here.
I think one of his compatriots probably got like a little cat toy over there.
What's the name of the little red guy?
Snarf.
Snarf.
Yeah.
Snarf's annoying the hell out of him.
Snarf's got
somebody's got one of those little mice on a string or something over in the corner, and he's like,
or a laser pointer. Snarf.
I mean, more cat
jokes. But no, color-wise, man, you nailed it. You did some great lighting.
Beautiful lighting.
The pose is
the pose is a little. Yeah, I think the pose is just. It's not the strongest in this shot, but overall the lighting and composition and the effects are great.
Yeah, really nice on the lighting and everything, Daryl. Good job, man. Good job. It's good to see some other stuff besides 1/6 too. I mean, JP Rex is your second one.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Girl. Clever girl.
This is a good second one. This is a nice night type shot. Really, really nice and clean.
That's creepy.
You can see it even though it's blended in.
Framing, really yeah.
Because these plants look like the focus he's got on this. The plants look real.
Yeah.
The dinosaur, the lighting on it gets rid of any of the the toyish lines on it and plasticky. It looks really good.
It looks
really nice.
Actually, JP Rex is cheating, man, because we haven't had an Alpha Raptor shot. I'm just saying. I think JPX is trying to get one in on us.
Oh,
skipping the rotation, man. Is puff give, man.
Maybe Alpha was on vacation this week. Who knows?
Yeah, could be.
Puff give. Where's Alpha?
This is really nice.
This is nice.
Yeah, I like this a lot, man. It's a really nice camouflage look, but yeah, you can see everything really well. Everything you need to see as the audience.
It's very monotone, but it feels like a real
Mm-hmm.
shot. You know what I mean? It's not
very cinematic.
Yeah, it's cinematic, but it's not like dramatically lit.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's not using multiple colors or anything like that. It's just a simple moonlight, or maybe it's one of those, the lights that they have in the park or whatever. But man, the foliage looks real, like it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. This is really nice.
Alberto.
This deserves something. I would say.
Yeah. Oh, you all right? We're gonna give it something. All right.
You got something new, or you got something?
Not yet, man. But I just got a one, and I just need to. I made an emoji today. Leave me alone.
You made an emoji today?
I made an
Yeah.
emoji.
Man.
All right. We're
So,
really coming up in the world here.
Yeah. So we'll give him. You're going to have to give him this one. I'm sorry. I got to unhighlight the comment first. There we go.
More deep. Russell no longer needs the weirding module.
I thought we've updated that one already.
So tired of that one.
Now he retired already.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? You guys ever seen Lethal Weapon 2?
You got a week to get a new one.
Well, I just thought of one. You guys ever seen Lethal Weapon 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
You know how his daughter goes and does a commercial, and you get the guy fixing the house, and the commercial's over. He's like, makes me want to go buy one.
Yeah. There you go.
Go buy
Get on that.
I'll get on that one. I'm gonna get on that. I just wrote it down. I wrote it down.
Yes. Make sure you write it down. Don't lose the sticky note.
Yeah, right. All right. Moving on, man. Thank you, JP Rex. We got a Homeless Joe off the shelf. This is your third one off the shelf.
Is it?
This is your third one.
Well, that's too bad. This is a nice shot.
This is a nice
It is
shot.
a very nice shot, but we're going to keep moving, and it's a nice shot.
Well,
It's very nice.
Keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
Alpha Raptor, there you are. I was feeling like we were neglecting you today. What are we doing?
We're biting off noses.
Is he checking his teeth?
I got your nose.
He's got a cavity?
Either way, both these dinosaurs lose out.
An
Right.
impacted tooth? What do we got here, man? What's
Yeah,
going
this
on?
it's a Triceratops dentist, right? Is that what it is?
Checking for cavities with that horn of his.
You've got a little plaque back here building up.
I don't understand the pose, but I do like the light, and it's fun. I mean, don't be mad. I mean, this is like a fun little thing we're laughing at. So, it's cute. It's funny.
I think the Triceratops should be looking like it's like trying to get away a little bit more. It almost looks like it's laying its head in there, like it just wants to go.
It says
he's giving up.
It's like just giving up. Like, yeah, just take it. Go ahead. Whatever.
Like, okay. Like, I'm done.
His caption just says Lexi versus Lady Margaret. I don't know what that
Like if it was turned towards us, like it was trying to like move away or something, I think it would have been more impactful. But
Is it Sarah finally giving up the sharp teeth?
What's up, Alberto? How you doing?
Hey,
Greg,
Alberto.
how you doing, buddy? How you doing,
what's
buddy?
up, Greg?
But
But it's nice lighting. Again,
it's
nice.
really nice. It's a nighttime
Yeah.
shot, so
Yeah.
it's really good there. I like that.
Yep.
You get this just in front of a background though, and it doesn't quite match up, but it
But
works.
it's close enough though, because
it works.
Close.
Just
It's got the greens.
part
It's got
right
the,
there.
yeah.
Alright.
This just suffers from a pose. I think that even the composition is pretty decent, but I just would have liked to see a little more fight from that Triceratops.
I think it's supposed to be funny.
Maybe.
Because like I said, his caption says Rexy versus Lady Margaret. I mean, that
I don't know who
doesn't
Lady
sound like
Margaret
a
is.
serious.
Now, they do have that. Am I thinking they have a horn, or am I thinking of something else?
No, there is a horn in the nose tip. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That both dinosaurs are not going to end very well here. One's going to lose something, and the other.
Oh well, then that would have been good to see. Then I think.
Yeah.
You want to see him pick his nose? What?
Well, the kids
Moving
that don't have a horn on the nose, they'll just have it on the top. Or some they'll have the top horns here and they'll have it on the frill.
Triceratops.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
job.
Right.
Ceratopian. That's Ceratopian, not Triceratops.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. We're going to keep
All right.
moving on.
Yeah,
I mean, Alpha Raptor, thank you so much. We got a Mumra shot next. Daryl, this is
nice.
This is a lot better than Lionel, but this is your third one, so we got to keep moving.
Nice
I
lighting.
like
though,
this.
on this is really nice.
This is like
Have you
definitely cartoon vibes, man. I'm really digging it, and I like that you changed your regular colors, man. Going with that purple and blue and stuff. But we
Yeah,
gotta keep
this-
moving. Sorry, Lou. What?
I said it works. It works.
Yeah, it definitely works, man. Plastic Alberto, you knew that. That's why you were here. You knew,
Right.
You knew
You
we were
timed it
getting
out.
here.
Why is he so depressed?
I don't know, man.
It's like a,
Rain all
this
the
is like
time,
a,
dude. It's all
this is
right,
like an
man.
after-school special right here. Like, this is like you can hear the music.
It can't rain all the time. It can't rain all
It's like no one wants to play with me.
Jimmy. Jimmy's
Eric?
just like so sad.
Oh, my mom
Like-
sent me an attachment.
Jimmy's dad left, and
Drops keep forward.
Bro.
That's all I see.
Like I never knew my mother. Us goblins are born in litters.
the look on his face though is he's got a, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's a little. I mean, it's a little. I don't know what the story here is. Like, it's not a medieval setting. It's very contemporary window, and he's. I don't know what he's sitting on. And, I don't know, Alberto. What the hell's going on here, man?
Is he depressed?
Help us out. I'm not really
That
sure.
goblin.
I think if
What I
you
wanna know
cropped
is
it
what
in
that-
and I couldn't tell what this window was, and that there was like a car parked across the street or something like that. I don't know what that is, but like it's something purple. I think it would have been. I think it worked as like a tight shot on his face because I like the lighting.
Yeah, I love the
natural lighting.
yeah.
Is nice.
He's probably thinking, "I wish I was out there. It was such a simpler, happier time for me."
I know
Like,
what happened. I know what happened. He went down
Bad
to a
music
time
from the
portal and ended up
Incredible Hulk.
and said, "Damn, I miss home. Damn, I
Oh
miss home."
shit! Yeah, go to Roberto's.
It's like an
My condolences, buddy.
after school goblin special.
What? Go to what?
My condolences.
Oh.
Oh, snap!
Well,
Oh.
you didn't should have put that in here, man.
Sorry, man.
Sad.
Now I feel bad.
Condolences, man. And this was back when
Ew.
March 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang.
Well, now we all suck now. Sorry, man.
We all suck
That
now,
sucks.
but it's
Yeah.
like
On the
I'm
bus.
sorry.
Okay.
Well, I gotta say, it conveys that sadness. That's kind of what we were saying. I
Yeah.
just didn't understand like what the whole point of the thing
what was the
but-
premise behind it?
Yeah, I mean, you might not want to broadcast that.
Oh, is that on the
And this
bus?
might just be your like feeling. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I understand, man, because I just recently went through that myself too, Alberto, man. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're
poking
sorry
fun
about
at
that.
My condolences.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep moving.
Give us a
Alberto,
heads up
man.
before we get to your photo, though.
I know.
All right,
man.
let's not blame him here.
All right, man.
Yeah,
But it's not. It's a cool shot though, for sure. It does convey that for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah,
missing
it's
something.
very longing, but I just didn't understand where he was or why he was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now I do. So there you go.
Yeah, it does help to talk about it. I will admit.
Oh, yeah,
that, man.
absolutely.
My mom did. My mom did it the other way. She didn't want to tell anybody, but I laid it all out there, and it was nice to kind of get that done and over with, because I didn't like getting hit every like 5 minutes when people are like, oh, and just bringing it back up. You know, I want to be ready for those conversations, not just, you know, oh, I'm not going to deal with this right
So
now.
just put it in one place. Yeah.
Yep.
So
photography is a cool way to deal with it too.
Yeah.
I think, you know, and again, like if you don't want to put it out in the photo, but I mean, like it kind of does explain the photo. So, you know, that's totally up to you. Though.
Yeah, caption just saying, you know, I miss you or something, but
yeah. But
I don't know.
All right,
Just
we know now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on. Adrian's photography. Dude, I'm like totally hearing, was it the Bee Gees right now? Yeah, Staying Alive.
Which song? Which one?
Walking.
Which song?
Staying alive.
Was it
right?
the I'm a man? I don't know.
Don't let them
Yeah.
Walk with a woman's man.
There you go.
Yeah. What was it? Was that the Bee Gees? Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
Bee
know it was
Gees.
some disco.
It was the Bee Gees.
You definitely
But-
need that. And you need like an audio thing for that, man. That'd be awesome.
Oh, Stanford is popped into my head.
Oh, this is dope though.
Wait, San Francisco.
No, this is cool though.
I like the water on the ground. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's well placed. Everything's well
It looks like
placed.
it's outside, but we know it's a set, so you did a really good
Yeah,
job.
the lighting is really good. You know, again, like I think I don't compositionally like it feels like you're trying to get more of the set in here and get some of these props to make it look street, but I know it's a street, so I don't need to see all that stuff. I think it would have been a great portrait. and really focused on him. Was Mikey? Yes, Mikey.
It's Mikey
holding the pizza box. You know what I mean? I think it would have been really cool, and actually having him hold the pizza.
That's what I was saying. I think he needs to do a follow-up shot because he has that head scope where he's freaking out, like if he's tripping and almost dropping the pizza would be great.
Yeah.
The only thing that's distracting to me here is that trash bag. It's not that it's there. I feel
that's what I mean.
More weight to it so that it actually sits right. Because right now,
that's what I mean. The props to me are like the the pallet on the right and the garbage bin is fine and everything, but like I don't think you really need that. I think even just the paper was enough. Like you could have cropped this. I'm gonna do it.
I think if he had the garbage,
not, but like I think it works.
I think if he had the bag behind the dumpster where you just see the bag, I think
you could just put it like so it's poking out the side.
Yeah, we needed to see the whole bag.
See, I think it works like this.
This little bit right here is what's throwing me off. It shows
Share screen. Share screen.
Oh, we've got. All right, hold on. I got to remove this one and add this. There's so much.
Prop master Trevor.
Yeah, I think it works like this. I think it even would have worked. I don't have enough. I didn't take enough of it, but like something like that would have been nice. That needs that soundtrack right there for sure.
Right there.
It does.
Can't tell by the way I use my walk.
Freaking awesome! I want to listen to the Bee Gees now, damn.
So now, like Maz, what you're saying about this trash bag, it actually looks like it's sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
This is enough. I don't need to see the whole thing. I know it's a trash bag. I get it. This all works, and I actually really like this angle.
This looks.
I think it's. Because it's all about doing a nice shot. Like you took a nice shot with nice lighting and everything, and it sells. And I like the water on the ground and everything. Just something like this, I think, makes it a little bit more interesting. That's all.
Lee, to address your thing here, it looks like the sun is back behind him.
Yeah.
It's a bright alley
towards here, and
If you look at go back to the original. If you look at it, you can see the shadow creeping in on it looks like this is like he's just happens to be in an area where the sun is setting like right down that alley, right? You know what I mean? It's like that's facing
close enough,
west or whatever. I think it works. I
like paper just sells for me. Like there's weight behind it.
Yeah, the paper is nice.
Stepping on it too, man.
I think the pose and everything is really good, and the light is really good. I would have cropped it as a portrait. That's all.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Adrian, this is beautiful. Great job.
Good job.
You got some wrestling Jedi Journal. You cheating mofo. No, bad Jedi Journal.
That's skip it.
What is he holding?
This is actually done pretty well, though. I want to give you a little like on that.
Belt.
Okay. Toyetic 40s. We got blue. We're gonna let Cloud jump into this one because Cloud likes blue a lot. And
say it again.
Blue.
Give it Bellualet.
How do you say it, Cloud?
Bellualet. I call her Belle. Just call her Belle.
Bellualet.
Yeah, just say Belle. Just say Belle.
Call her Bella.
Damn it! Just give me a normal name like Bob.
That's what we told you. Belle.
It would be Bob with 2 B's if it was in Mythos.
Bob.
4 O's.
Babo?
Boob?
This is awesome.
This is dope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This is really cool. I like her little pets. I haven't shot her with that little undead bird. I can't really get it to sit on her arm, so it's fidgety. So good on you for sticking with that. I like the skeletons. I like the undead in the background with his jaw hanging off. Very, very
heat my bird up so the pig fit into the glove properly. So
I honestly think I have it in a bin somewhere. She's in there with a Torpiculus and that little chimera. But it's enough. But this is she's so pretty. I would have done this without the nose though. It's the only thing I would have done differently.
Oh, the other head scope?
Yeah. Team no nose.
Team no nose.
I like the nose.
No nose.
No nose.
I mean,
this is great.
Each situation is different, but I in general like the nose.
Yeah, this is great, Rob.
Yeah,
really, really
fantastic.
Beautiful work, man. Beautiful.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Rob, thank you. We got
Oh,
Toy
there
Immersion.
you go. Where's
Oh.
Greg? Where's Greg? This has got to
Greg.
be his like screen.
What?
On his phone. This has got to be his screen on his phone, Greg's.
Super screen.
Yeah, Aaron killed us, man. This is
Yeah.
All the weight.
Oh,
Behind
man.
Yep.
And I love the way he has the bone pieces just scattering up in the.
Yeah.
the dust. Yeah,
And,
It feels like this happened for sure. Like
Yeah.
it really just feels like it's really good. Love it. Love that backlighting. Love the little bit of God lighting on the top.
Mhm.
Just upset it. It's the lighting's gorgeous. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Fantastic work.
it's currently my screensaver. He says.
Oh, is it really?
See, I was gonna buy this figure because I like this shot, and Trevor's like, he can't pose, so I didn't buy it.
No, I'm not saying not to buy it. It's
Let's play
tricky,
now.
but like you can do it. Like this proves like you can. I got him in a good pose. I knew it was. I got him in a good pose on the
patience.
shelf too. But
You need
you
to
know,
be patient with him, and that hammer is heavy.
the hammer is very heavy. You need to like add some tack to the wrists and stuff like that, but it works.
It's a nice
after
job
you
with the effects, like the actual
yes.
the snow or an ice that chipped up when he or whatever that is. It's I assume that's like an ice thing that he's in.
What do you mean?
That's the impression I
I
got.
think it's just dust and bone particles.
Dust and bone,
Smashing
man.
bones.
Yeah, it's just dust and bone particles.
All right. It still works. It works.
Oh yeah.
There's bones everywhere, man.
Toy Immersion. I'm gonna have to give you a little love, man. We're gonna
Yeah,
have
that's a
to,
good one.
Yeah, he
we're
needs
gonna
some,
give you the other one though because apparently the other one.
yeah, the other ones, yeah.
Not bad for a man in his Jim Jams. Very Arthur Dent.
There you go. Very Arthur Dent of you, Toy Immersion. Thank you. Let's see. Greg says, "You need me in your home, maybe on a stand, but definitely need me in your home."
I will get one, Greg. I will get one.
All right, moving on. We got Ender's Shadow, man. This dude's like at a concert or something, man. He's like rocking.
Yeah, his name
Ninja
is
Gaiden or something.
Ryu.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yep.
That's Ryu Hayabusa.
Yep.
And-
Ryu.
Another Ryu. God.
Yeah,
can't
another.
get away.
I think this
They're
is the
all
brother.
around me, like Kindred the Embrace.
This is nice. This is really nice.
It's hard to tell what's going on, but
I was
Yeah,
going to say
a lot
it looks a
going on,
little.
so-
It looks a busy. It doesn't.
Yeah,
busy.
it is a little busy.
Busy.
Like your fall off was so quick that I can't really tell. Like this is apparently a monster over here. That
Yeah,
you know,
I think
hit with
that's the
something,
problem.
but I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's that loose collector's wolf. That big wolf.
You
Yeah,
need to open up the depth of field a little bit more so we can kind of get a better idea what's going on back there because it made it kind of muddy back there. We don't
Yeah, the wolf is fine being like that out of focus, but like the characters just behind him need to be. I need to see a little more of what's going on with them.
yeah, because
and
something's in that
interaction with
wolf,
them.
and we don't know what it is. It's just the wolf looks like he's getting decapitated by something, maybe.
Yeah, the ninja in the front's getting capitated over there. You have the other two ninjas over there. They're down in the dirt. They're done. It's.
But I don't know
it's-
what took them out. Like they look like
He
they just our
he
friends
Mama
were
said
falling.
knocked in now. I don't know.
No, he did. He knocked them down. Like in the game,
I
it's
know, but
it's
how?
really-
Like it doesn't even look like he could have. I don't know.
it's really chaotic, that game. So like I get
Okay.
the premise. I get where they're going with it. But I do see your guys' points as well because it is true. You know, it looks a little offish, but it's like, all right, the one in the back, the far back, that head's decapitated. That's why it's falling back there. The head's already off the body on the red ninja in the back. You think it's
Oh,
the
that's
brown
his
one?
head? Oh, I
That's
didn't
his
So
even
what,
realize
that's
that was
his
a
head
head.
hitting this thing?
Yeah,
That's
that's
it?
Okay.
right there. Yeah.
You see, you
But-
can't tell what that is, Lou. That's the problem.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a head.
I thought somebody threw a rock and it like splattered up against the werewolf. I don't
Oh
know.
no! That was
Yeah,
the
or
head.
some sort of aneurysm or something on the
Yeah.
wolf or something like that.
Like maybe a catapult or something. I don't know. I didn't until you said it was a head. I didn't think it was a head. It didn't
Yeah,
click. at all.
that's the head of the ninja. That's
It's a good composition and the
Yeah.
lighting's really nice. I just can't
His
tell
pose
what's
is
going
awesome.
on. I can't.
Just a little busy.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a great pose for the ninja too, man. So
Like,
I mean,
what is going on with the
get
guy in the
too
front? The guy in the front is like upside down. That's his right fist. So he's like his head.
Yeah,
must
he's
be like
legitimately like upside
been,
down,
like flipped. Yeah.
Mhm. I think in the game there's a move that he does that makes him move fast, and whatever's around him, it kind of spins and they fall.
Okay. All right. Okay.
If I remember,
You just gotta remember, not everybody's played the game, so you kind of have to find that happy medium between the game and that we can all understand. So
sometimes it's subjective to people who understand the property too. There are things that we don't understand, so that's cool. But like I like the lighting and I like the composition is really, really nice.
Yeah,
it's just that I think I would have liked a little more detail to figure out what the hell's going on because I don't know.
This guy here, like, this looks great, man. But once you start getting past these couple guys here, is like this all gets messy. Like what's going on? So,
the star.
And we're here just to point these out. So don't get too disheartened. We're not.
No. If this head with the blood looked more like a head, I think that would have worked. And maybe it was a little more detached from the wolf back there.
Opening that depth of field would have helped solve a lot of that. So
yeah, but
it might have presented more problems, but it would have helped solve that one.
I have to say, this is a complex setup, so bravo for that. Like, I can't even imagine the setup for this. Like, it's got, and there's another body down there, I think, on the left or the right hand side.
Hand there. Two different dead people here, like two different red ninjas, I think, right here. So
all the stars in the ground and stuff like that. So it's a hell of a setup, man. Like, don't get
all
me
right,
wrong.
Anders, it's not garbage. Come on now.
No, it's fine. It's garbage. What?
I don't know. He said it's fine as garbage. It's not garbage, man. We're just
not at all,
bro.
This is our job.
No. This is really, it's nice. I just don't know. It's hard to follow. You know what I mean? Like it's something you got to look at for a while, and I'm starting to get it, but like somebody had to explain to me.
Yes, Anders, I get you. Bro.
Yeah. Lou gets you because
But the posing is awesome. I mean, it looks like a video game. The pose on this guy in the front is nuts.
Yeah, he looks like he just finished kicking some ass. I get you.
That's kind of the stuff that we talk to people about, like doing like comics the Marvel way stuff. Like that's exaggerated. You know what I mean? And that looks like he's just like made this massive move.
Yeah, that's what Rebel Tech is really good for. The exaggerated poses.
Yeah. And I just would have liked to have like known what he just did. So
well, the finish move, everybody's dead.
Yeah. No, it's a nice shot. It's a nice shot for sure.
All right, Ender Shadow, man. I think we're gonna keep moving. Thank you so much for sharing. We got Bronx Bat is going back to his wall with the
too close to the background again.
Yeah, we don't have much new to say here, so we're gonna keep moving. Maybe we got something else from you. All right. Real Collectibles. All right, here we go.
Okay.
What else we got here?
You got Berserk and what's his face from
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. As name.
Is it score too heavy for him? Something?
Yes, it is. That's the whole point.
I think so.
That's the whole point because he's
it's face.
The face is solid. The face is solid.
Yeah, second opinion is good. Sometimes I do that with a couple people that
don't ask my wife because if it's a monster or something, she just says ew.
There you go. Good advice.
It's not helpful.
I don't know about this one. Like, what do you guys think? I don't know what's going on, so like I'm sure there's a story.
I mean, you would have to understand what the characters are and why he's having a hard time picking up that sword. Because that sword
I think it's something to do with his head.
Battle the guy or no?
Is he concussed?
So
he can't be concussed. I'm not making fun of anything because who knows what happened to I don't know.
Well, it looks like he got hit in the head and he's concussed.
Trauma that this.
So these characters from two different franchises. They're not in the same universe.
I didn't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like the same universe.
Well, they look like they're in the same universe.
But Berserker's sword is
how were they tied in? This is in Spanish.
They're both manga. It's just like
they're both.
Okay.
So it looks like Guts is trying to get him to pick up his sword and he can't do it, or he's messing with Guts' sword. He can't get it, and Guts is yelling at him.
Yeah.
You're damn
he's struggling to pick up that sword. It's a heavy.
Sword. So I'm still stuck on this. His name is Guts.
Yes, Guts is Berserker.
Right.
From Berserker.
Which one?
That's the one. The one that's standing. The one on the left is Guts.
I don't see any guts, but okay.
And that's his sword. But he's that the guy that's kneeling from Demon Slayer. I forget his name. He's trying to lift his sword, and he's not going to. That's a heavy sword.
Well,
But both these characters do fight and kill demons. So
Kamado, Tanjiro Kamado.
there you go. Yeah, Hanjido.
So
looks like
from,
Gus is training him to be a demon slayer. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So from like a photo
awesome.
standpoint, it's a pretty nice blend of the background. It's not bad. Like, right, they get the light
Yeah.
kind of right from the background. I mean, there's a little too much overhead based on what I'm seeing in the background. It's kind of like filtering through, but it's close. I mean,
Looney Google Gus.
it looks pretty good.
Anime.
Somebody said
What? What? You're gonna hit the head? What?
Oh, I heard somebody talk about head. What happened with about head? What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I don't know who said.
I mean, photo wise, it's not a bad photo. I just don't understand what's going on. That's all.
I do like this.
No, the lighting is cool in the setup. Like I love the size of the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the grass is nice, right?
Yeah, that's a nice and a nice.
And the way it almost blends in with the background, like
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. Yeah, like those
Yeah,
hot
like-
spots in the back.
mhm.
Like I would have liked to have seen it a little more dappled. Like if you had a light above it, you could have like put some, some flags or something around it, or a little, a gobo or something to give it a little more dappled light or something. But it
it
maybe it's a clearing, whatever. It works. You know what I mean? Like it's not a jarring different color than the sort of like a more painterly background that he's got back there. So it works. It looks nice.
yeah, I like this a lot.
Sweet.
All right,
Yeah, pretty
Riley
good.
Collectibles, man. Good job. Let's move on. We got
QB Clancy.
Hey, we got Kuba Clancy again. This Wolverine is a little better off, man. He's he's more straight up and down and everything, but the physics of it don't feel quite wrong, so that's good. There's no other shots in this one.
I think you just needed just a little bit more light behind him.
Yeah, that could have been nice. Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty good. I mean, the pose is not that bad. Composition. But yeah, I think he needs a little bit more light on camera left.
Lou, you're a big Wolverine fan. What do you got?
The shot has me wanting. It has more to be desired. It's
Yeah, that's fine.
Like-
yeah.
it's just Wolverine in midair, and it's not like he's in a specific direction. So we don't know if he's backing up, going forward, going straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if the way he shot it, he broke out the window. Now he's about to land, because it's pretty much the same thing. It's a singular figure, same diorama, and you have that one window lit in the back. So I'm assuming that's where he's coming out from, just based on assumption. So it has me wanting.
It's a good pose, though. I like the pose.
The pose is nice, but he's leading with the leg or leaping with the leg, and both. It's not symmetrical, so it's like at the whole right side, everything's bent. On the left side, everything's pretty much straight. It doesn't have, that running pose symmetry for balance and stuff like that. So if you're kind of running and jumping, unless you're playing basketball, you're kind of doing the same thing. You're leading with the leg up, that knee goes up, the hand goes in the air, and the back.
I think he's going down, though, because if you see, he's pointing it down. I think he's going down right now. He's not going up.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still like you don't fall down.
It's missing more to the story. Like,
Yeah,
it just needs more. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it leaves me wanting. It's like it needs
There was
more.
some indication of where he's going. If it's
Mhm.
not,
He's jumping on a trampoline, guys. Come on, leave him alone.
Like
He's
it would make
practicing
more
his aerial
especially
combat.
a top-down shot, you kind of want like a base to go by. You know what I mean? It's kind of in midair, and I can't really put my finger on it, but I just either want it to be below him, or I want to see the ground that he's going at, or whoever he's going at, or whatever. It's just, I know what you're saying.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, like for instance, this shot would be fine if it was a person of flight, like Superman, Storm, Rogue. Kind of like, I'm floating in the air. I'm kind of just chilling there or gracefully going in a direction, but show direction. We don't see any direction. We don't see nothing. It's just Wolverine in midair.
Yeah.
Yeah, feet first is a little off-putting too. If you're jumping down feet first like that.
That's true. He said we're going feet first.
Well, here's the thing. You play a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom, you can use those images that they use with him going. Like when he uses his drop kick, his claws are in the air, one knee is up and the other knee is going down as a kick with his heel facing down, toes up. That's a specific animation style that you'll see in some fighting animes or mangas, and you could apply that to this as well. So it's like, we see it. It's just we don't see it often.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for Clancy on this one?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we're gonna keep moving, man. Keep moving. Just keep swimming. Clone Wars 501st. With no Star Wars. This is Spider-Man skating on a tech deck.
Well, this could be a Spider-Man clone.
You're right. It could be a clone.
Yes.
Actually.
Touche.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not. Sometimes I don't.
It can't be cloned. I think I would have wanted a little bit more bounce light on Spider-Man.
He's got some deep blacks on him. I don't know what's up with that.
There's shadow across his chest. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very deep, like crushed even.
I think if you had a bounce card in front, camera left, I think that would.
I think he crushed the blacks on this, like up the contrast really high in the Photoshop.
That's what I think he did too, because
it's Pro Skater 2. That's right. I had the Spider-Man skin.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I used to use it all the time. I used the black suit one.
But this is what's bothering me the most. That ab crunch and the upper torso, where his torso is twisted whole away and the rest of the suit is divided. I think you can pose him, with the whole suit in cohesiveness to get that kind of pose that you got him in there. It's just jarring just to see the separation.
Yeah, I think it's a cool idea, and I think there could have been some. Again, this is more of one where like, hey, I've got all these props, let me put the garbage around, and I don't really need to see all that. Like, I would have liked to have seen it like underneath, a more dynamic angle from underneath Spider-Man on the skateboard coming off of that or something like against that wall. The wall looks great. The dial looks good. Just keep it in the background and keep it maybe a little more out of focus and. Yeah, a little more light on Spider-Man. Maybe him having facing the light as opposed to being facing away from the light to some degree.
Yeah, I like that. My other big point of contention is nothing you really do about it unless you want to buy like a NECA figure or something that's got a skateboard. But the tech decks are actually out of scale for skateboard for 1/12.
I think this one, though, it's kind of
it's way too big. It's almost the size of a snowboard.
Yeah, but you can't fault him for that. I mean, that's what
you can't. But I mean, Lou was trying to fault the cat for being too big on that one picture. So,
Lou the cat was a big cat to begin with. So, but I also said that I could dismiss it because even the books look big. But I could also dismiss it because of the world he comes from. Everything
you guys can dismiss it. I can't. That's my problem. Well, that's why I have several tech decks and I have several figures and I was going to shoot them, and the scale was just too off for me. I can't.
Yeah, because OCD has you in that spectrum. Like, work.
Which is why I'm looking at this going, it's too big.
Technically, your Aquafina water bottles are a little bit smaller too, depending on that could be 1.7 liters. I suppose it could be 1.7 liters, but it doesn't look like it's a 1.7 liter bottle. Jesus Christ.
Shouldn't be as small as
I would say you buy a NECA figure, you instantly get a Marty McFly for cheap. You can get him that skateboard.
Marty McFly.
Anyway, Clone Wars, man, it's cool, man. I like the color.
The feel. It feels like he's in an alleyway.
Like
I just
don't think
it works.
Alley,
I don't think it works as well for the photo. I think you could have like repositioned it and repositioned the camera a little bit better to get a better picture.
Yeah, the triangle would have worked nicely too.
You got a lot of busyness with that window behind him. I would have like moved him off of that and had that over. Yeah.
And you threw a mailbox in here for just because, right? Because I don't know why that's there. The scale of the board is not a
rough place to go to mail. Your
own personal. Okay, you can agree to disagree all you want. All right, Clone Wars, thank you so much. We got Eddie and his toys.
Nice.
Okay,
Eddie
this
is looking out the window with his toys.
Oh, there you go. Go for it, Cloud.
It's again another great fit. These figures are so easy to shoot, which is like if you look at my Instagram, it's almost all Mythic Legions. They just like the way they pull light. They've got such a presence to them. They're wonderful. Thank you. I like the light coming in from outside. Like he kind of looks like he's looking out on like some kind of there's like a camp or a siege or something, and there's like bonfires going, and he's kind of contemplating like, you know, as the leader of these knights, what do I do next? You know, how do I stay true to my he's very contemplative. Like, does that make sense? Like he's kind of stoic, but this is another Mythic Legions just photographed so well. I love it.
No, they do.
Now, Eddie, before we say anything, you didn't have a parent pass away or anything like that. Is that why this is? Make sure. Like,
I mean, that is a good question.
Well, the good thing is that he has and I will bring peace to this realm. I mean, at least we got.
I know. Yeah, no, that kind of like that sells. I was kind of kidding. I'm trying to make light of that because I feel so bad now. Sorry, Alberto. Anyway, but yeah, this is beautiful, man. Like, I like the light coming in. I like the shadow. Yeah, like you said, Cloud. Like, there's so many details on these things. They just hit the light so well. You know, you can. I think you did a great job with the face and everything. Like with the light here, it's enough. Like, I kind of like it falling into shadow. Like normally, I would say, hey, get a little bumper back there for the hair, but like it looks good. I like it.
Right. Yeah. You see what this other thing is? Okay, just collab. Right. Maybe his toys, man. Anybody else? No.
Nope. Move on.
Moving on. Eddie, thank you. We got League of Extraordinary Six in the house, and I know they're here. Deep thoughts time, guys. Deep thoughts. All right, come on. Deep thoughts.
This is real good. This is real good.
The League is like, finally.
This is real good, man. I like the placement of the figures, man. The figures are on point. You got Leia looking back. You got Luke looking back. You have the Scout Trooper in the back on his scouter bike, and the foliage in the back is damn near perfect.
I think Leia is my favorite part of this whole picture.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. The setup is great. I love Leia looking back. I think I would have rather had Luke looking forward.
Right? Yeah.
Because his head can't quite turn back far enough to look back, and it just looks a little awkward. I mean, I understand what you're doing, and I agree with the concept of it, but it's not able to
looking at Wicked to the right.
Plus, just concentrating on where you're going. You know what I mean when you're driving the bike,
especially at that speed, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing, man, because I think Leia looks fantastic.
Yeah, Leia looks. I mean, like, her focus is perfect on that face. Like it looks just like a Carrie Fisher. Like you look at it and you don't see a figure. I'm seeing Carrie Fisher, just because you have just that slight bit of out of focusness with it, and it's nice soft light on her. Just really, really well done, and she looks, like she just kind of got her head against his back and like holding on.
And this is one of those that you don't have to have the whole vehicle in the frame.
No,
we know what the hell. There's enough of it to tell what it is. It's well framed. There's enough in it to be like, okay, I see some space. I don't see a lot of dead space. There's not even too much.
Oh, dude, you know what's great about this?
What's that?
I just realized this. She was at the Black Series. His in-house, he did a thing in New York City that my friend Steph and I went to with dioramas set up. He was talking about his toy photography, and then he had a bunch of dioramas, and this is one of the dioramas. Dude, this is great. Alexis, this is awesome for like, because you're under like just like fluorescent lighting, like it's not great, right? And I think this was one of the setups, if I'm not wrong. And you could play with it a little bit and move some things around, but it was a nice diorama. You know, some of them were nice, some of them were pretty basic. But it was cool. And man, this wow, for just being this is really nice. I don't know what you did to get this lighting so nice, but the lighting looks great. It's
the lighting looks like they're there. Really good.
Yeah, it looks like an outdoor setting, and this was indoor and fluorescent lighting, and so wow. Yeah, I realized from Zay's comment first, he's like, this came out so great, thanks for coming out. And yeah, Alexis and I were talking about this. We're talking at the show, and wow, I didn't even realize that. That's incredible. That makes it even better.
Greg mentioned something here about Skywalker's bike being a little bit more at an angle to give it a bit more motion, and I agree.
I might have done that. I might have done. Yeah, you did a great job.
Worked hard to remove as much harsh lighting as possible. Yeah, because Black Series will bounce some light around, man. They're very plasticky.
Yeah, so in that case, like saying that, Greg, like I agree with you. Like if the bike that had been tilted to the camera right a little bit more, and it made it look like they were zooming a little bit more, I guess. But there was only so much you could do in these settings too. So you could move things around, but like I don't know what this was standing on. I don't know what kind of situation it was. So you might not have, but it might have been a little limited in what you could do. But man, for that, this is nuts, man. This is really good. Really good.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Anything else from anybody?
No,
I just dominated that.
The gorgeous shot.
That blew me away.
We're gonna move on to the next one, and I'm gonna be AFK real quick. My wife just got home.
This is
stranger danger here. I think I'm not sure what's going on here.
It looks creepy as hell. Wow.
It's a creep show.
What's happening here?
It's the creep show figure from NECA, the one behind him. Just without the robe, and I think that figure in front. I think that's a My Hero Academia, right? Or
is it
My Hero Academia? No,
JoJo.
That's JoJo's Big Adventures.
Oh, is it JoJo?
Yeah.
Oh no, Jujutsu Kaisen. Sorry.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay.
Yeah, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. JJK.
I get
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is there a reason for this, or I'm not really
the
sure.
composition is cool. The only thing I don't like is that it's not in focus.
Is it? I can't tell. It's hard to tell on here.
There's a slight softness to the eyes and the face.
Okay. I don't get the setup. Is there some reason that it would this dead thing would be?
It says with his female psychic up power. I don't know what I'm not familiar with.
I mean, either. So maybe it's a power thing. Like,
maybe
a power up, or something related. A jujitsu.
Dead.
See, the second shot is more in focus in a different angle. Even the third one is more top down.
Tops down.
Oh, the second one's better.
Yeah, I think the second one's better. The third one's more of a top.
I don't like that. I like the second one,
especially where it's cutting the foot. I don't like I would have cropped it.
Cropped it up. Yeah, tighter with that skull in the background, and maybe moved it over to the left or something on that second one.
Yeah. Yeah, but
show the second. Can you? You can't. You can't.
No, I can't.
Hold
on, let me see. Maybe I could kick him out. Right. This one. Share this window. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. That works a little better. If that skull had been a little to the right.
Yeah. And honestly, he has a lot of
cool composition.
He has a lot of headroom up here. I would have brought it down a bit. There was no reason for him to crop it right here.
Yeah, I would have cropped it up at the thigh or something like that. Don't need all that feet. You know, all the. Sorry.
What's wrong with feet, huh?
No, stop
No,
it.
we're not.
I
I'm in
didn't
control
say it.
now.
Maz isn't here, so keep moving.
I'm in control.
Clanable, actually third or fourth.
All right, here's the second.
Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is.
Clanable had like a third. Didn't that his third? No.
Is it?
Okay.
Was that his second? The one we
This is his second. You're thinking of Kuba Clancy.
Oh, this is
Kobe Clancy. Yeah, yeah.
At least I think.
Again, this one's suffering also from the lack. The focus is not there.
Yeah, where's your focus at? Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That one's better and focused.
This one's better, but it gets lost with the color in the background. I would have had.
But that's a nice angle, and
yeah, the angle's awesome.
You gotta pull off
on the hand is kind of
background
cool, but yeah, it gets a little lost. You
gotta cut it with some white or something. You can't just keep with that same orange throughout the whole thing. You gotta with that like rim light them with some white or something to just pull them off that wall some.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of complicated details that get lost in the wall. That's got also a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of lines, a lot of everything else. So.
But yeah, I like the composition on this one better. All right.
It's a beautiful concept, though. Yeah.
Alpha Raptor.
Thank you, Kuba Clancy.
Damn, man, Triceratops not doing well tonight.
Second one.
No.
This poor Triceratops, man. I think this is like part of the story. Like the other one went to go pick the nose of this T-Rex because of the baby.
So, somebody said the Jurassic Toy Picture said, but I was exactly what I was thinking. Not the baby.
Kick the baby.
Not the baby.
It's a great pose. I love the pose on the T-Rex.
This is nice. This is really nice. I like
that
this a
side
lot.
motion, like he's getting ready to kick off. Like,
yeah, it's good motion in both the dinosaurs. Like this looks like, this looks good. Sad, but good.
Yeah, the T-Rex looks that pose on there. Yeah, I agree, man. It's like he just scooped it up and he's got like,
he's almost got a turn to the head, like he's like ready to like shake it and
shake it and break its neck, like
exactly. Yeah,
really nice job on that.
And the light is nice, matches the background. I'm assuming this is outside, right? Probably.
What's throwing me off the most about the T-Rex is this elbow joint. You can't see it. The elbow joint facing the camera on the small arm. It looks like it's turned the wrong way because it's like a whole.
Yeah. Not too bad.
I mean, you could turn your elbow down like
my
that,
eye
right?
just keeps going to it because it's not textured like the rest of the.
Because you see the little ball,
Oh, all right.
the ball joint.
I can turn my elbows around.
Yeah, I mean, you do.
No, I'm
that.
serious. Look, watch.
Oh, inside out. Oh, is that? Oh,
Nope.
no.
Hey, look at my Sons of Horus. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh man, no, but this is a dope shot though.
Yeah, that's a really nice shot.
Yeah, awesome job, Alpha Raptor.
Greg says it's like a scene from somebody's prime.
Tartakovsky's Primal. Yeah. Yep.
It's a word I can't say.
Man, we need
He's
action.
also very sad most of the time. Yeah.
I want a spear.
Ooh, here's a new one. Campfire. Beer
Can we stop at that last one? Can we come back to this one?
Wait, sorry. Here we go. This one.
Yeah. Can we stop at this one?
Yeah,
it's 8 o'clock.
So we'll see Campfire for next time.
Yeah, Captain Fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Fire. Elijah, my friend Elijah.
Captain.
All righty, Cloud. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Yeah.
What do you got
for having
going on?
me.
What do you want to tell us about? What's going on?
No one told me you were going to be on. I would have had a thumbnail with you.
We just kind of spur of the moment. Just kind of invited.
Yeah, it was a last minute thing. I got nothing. Sunday I'll be on Legions and Liquor with my friends in the UK. And I am actually Alberto got me to. He wants me to do a photo of Callie and Shun from Cosmic Legions.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna work on that tonight, but this was awesome. So I will be working on that this week.
Cool.
Nice.
That's
Sorry about Joe. Sorry to mess it up for you. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
What?
Way to go, Maz. Way to go.
I was just apologizing to Alberto. Go ahead, Cloud. I'm sorry.
No, that's it. Maybe lunch with Trevor and Steph.
Yep.
Someday.
Nice.
Soon. Sometime this week. Yeah. What is
I'll
it,
bring
Tuesday
you
already?
that. I'll bring that book that I sent you the picture of the figure photography.
Oh
book.
yeah. I want to see that because
See
I don't. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't remember that person.
Yeah, I've had it for years.
Okay.
All right. Trevor, what you got going on? We'll come back around to Lou when you.
Oh, I don't even know. Did Legion's Lounge last night, which Cloud was with us last night. We went over the Legion's Con figures and a bunch of other news and stuff like that. So it was a good episode.
Those new figures.
Yep. So go check that out. I'm just doing work. Got work, so which is great. But I got a bunch of ideas that I'd like to do someday.
Write them down, man. Take a picture.
I think I'm going to be on Sunday. I think I'm going to be on live, New to Mythics live, which is like I think it starts at 9 in the morning, maybe 8. I don't remember. It's early, but it's fun. Kind of a group chat about stuff. So yeah, I think that's it.
Nice.
All right, Pablo, what you got going on?
He ain't got nothing going on. Me, I got same rotation as usual. I'm just getting ready for work. Peace, guys.
Okay.
Right.
Anybody going to be on Best of the Best? Either one of you guys?
I touched base with Jay. He hasn't got back to me yet. But
I won't be there, but you may take my slot if need be. I'll send him a message.
Well, yeah, if you want to. I mean, I'm not angling to be on or anything like that. I'm just saying it sounds like a good time.
No. You're Dutch angling me to get on.
I am totally Dutch angling. Yeah.
The Deutsch, you Deutsch
tilt.
Are you Deutsching me, bro?
Yeah, he's cropping me into a box so that way he can get the spike.
Cropping out my place on the panel. Best of the best. I go on there. He's like all the time. He's like, oh, I gotta get you on. I'm like, well, get me on. Come on, let's go.
It's like, let's do this.
all right, Pablo, what you got, man?
Nothing, just work. I gotta.
Where's your new 6-scale figure? Come on, where is it?
I haven't taken that out of the box yet. It's there. I just bought a new little rotating turntable. I'm gonna try to do some video.
You haven't taken it out of the box yet?
No, it's not out of the box yet. I finally turned in my keys to the apartment today, so I've been busy trying to figure all that out. And it's just
you have failed this city.
I have failed. It's all right. There'll be some nice pictures next week.
Yeah. You probably never opened the thing. And when you're done with it, send it to me. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I can shoot it. Static Wick, do I have to hashtag or you're gonna tag the photo? So
yeah, just tag the photo on the. So when you're posting your photos, there's an option that says tag. Don't do it in the description. You actually have to tag the actual photo, otherwise it won't show up in the tags.
So like here, if you go down here, you see the tags, and you'll see Toy for Toe. It's overlap, but it's tagged right here with all this one. So you want to make sure you tag the photos like this.
Yeah.
All right. As for me, man, I don't have a lot going on. I got photography. I got gym. I got work, and yeah, that's all I got going on, man. Just got this guy. I might shoot him along with Miles. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Or
we can do a collab.
That shirt say Stephen King. Oh, Stephen King rules. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a collab.
Or I can shoot this guy because I'm all happy with the Warhammer stuff.
Miles, we'll do a collab with Miles and Miles G.
All right, we're just hanging out with each other. There you go. There you go.
Right here, Maz.
They're just fun. What?
He's right here, Maz.
Who's right here? What? Dude, take it out of the box. So
it's gonna come out of the box. Don't worry.
It's Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Static Wick.
It's a lot lighter than I thought, though. I was expecting something heavy.
Oh, there's a lot of plastic on that one. Yeah. Static Wick. Yeah, man. Hopefully, we'll see some stuff from you soon, man. It'll be great. All right, with that, guys, we're gonna get out of here, man. Thank you so much for watching the show today. Thank you, Cloud, for being here. Really appreciate it. Everybody, thank you all for being here. We're going to get out of here and have a great night. See you next week.
Laters.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,